Hi guys, so welcome back to Pilates. Grab yourself a mat, get yourself a drink of water, and we'll get started. So standing nice and tall in the middle of your mat, feet together. Take a deep breath in, lift those shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, relax them down, standing nice and tall. And again. One more. Perfect. And we're going to separate those feet. So turn the toes out to 10 and 2. Rise up and place the hands behind the toes so we're hip width apart. We're going to rock backwards and forwards, finding our centre of gravity, keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. Head held high. Every time making it a tiny bit smaller, until you're resting perfectly in the middle between the balls of your feet and the heels. Standing nice and tall, remember that string coming up top of your head. Relax those shoulders, and then take your hands to the hips. We're just going to rock those pelvis backwards and forwards, big as you can. Get those hips moving. And then every time making it a little bit smaller, until your hips are resting perfectly in the middle and find your own neutral spine. So don't worry about tucking the pelvis under or sticking it out, just find that comfortable position in the middle. Drop those arms down to your sides. We're going to think about the pelvic floor. So really squeeze it up all the way, tight as you can. Squeeze, 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 and release it down. And again, we're going to squeeze it this time. We're going to hold for 10 seconds. So squeeze that front and back. Imagine you really, really need the toilet. Squeezing it all the way up. Make sure you're not clenching your glutes. If you feel you've clenched through, release it off and try again. 3, 2, 1, and release. Perfect. One more time. Squeeze them up. Release it down halfway, that maximum squeeze, and then halfway again, so 20-30% of that maximum engagement. That's where we need to hold it. So thinking about the core muscles now, imagine you have a big thick belt on it, goes all the way from the top of your hips to the bottom of your ribs. I want you to do up that belt all the way up to the 10th dot, to the tightest hole in that belt. Tight as you can, really squeeze those abdominal muscles in. Deep core muscles, so we're sucking in sideways, we're sucking in forwards, all the way around to the back, and release it off. And again, pulling that belt in really, really tight. Breathing all of that air in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release it down halfway, and then release it halfway again, so we're on that second or third notch of that 10 notch belt. And that's where we're going to hold those core muscles for the whole round. Okay? Release your arms down both sides. Take a deep breath in. Feel those ribs expanding, and exhale, push all of the air out. And again. One more big breath in. Ribs expanded, and exhale. Perfect. Taking your chin now down to your chest. We're going to roll it round ear to shoulder, and the other way. So we're only drawing a semicircle here, halfway, and then rolling back. Good. One more each way. Perfect. Back to center, and rolling up. And then we're going to roll those shoulders back. Little bend in your knees. Good. Make it a bit bigger, getting the elbows up. And then the whole arm. Perfect. And then this time bringing it down, elbows. Just the shoulders. And then we're going to rotate them forward. So shoulder rolls forwards. Getting those arms up. Elbows. All the way, straight arms now, full range of motion. That's it. And then bringing it back down, just those elbows. A little bit smaller, and then just the shoulders. Perfect. Remember, reset, pull those shoulders back nice and tall. Remember that string coming out the top of the head. We're going to take a sway now, so separate your feet a tiny bit more. We're going to sway to the side, twisting that upper back. Really release, just let those arms flow. Looking behind you, making it a bit bigger each time. Rotating through that upper spine, lifting those arms up. Looking at that wall behind you. Really rotate, keeping your hips forwards. We're rotating the upper back. and then bring it a bit down, a bit smaller, smaller, until we're just swaying side to side. And then we're coming back into that hip width apart, standing nice and tall. That's it. Perfect. So what we're going to do now is take a bit of a squat. So we're going to squat down and we're going to hold. Keep breathing. Keep those core muscles nice and tight. And we're going to come up. So we're going to go again. We're going to squat. This time we're taking the arms down to the side. We're going to reach down, back to center, reach down, and center, coming up. And again, squat. Reach for those heels. Reach. And up. One more. Down. Side bends. Side bends. Back to center, coming up. Good. And then we're going to take it into a side lunge. So wherever you need your hands for balance, we're going to step one leg out into a big lunge. And then we're going to push up and we're going to balance. Try and find that balance. And again, side lunge. Push and balance. Find that center of gravity, that's it. Good, one more. Lunge and push. Find that balance. Hold the core, pull the pelvic floor in. Good, rotate it around to the front. And lowering down. We're going to go on the other leg. So find those core muscles. Big lunge up to the side. Push and balance. Good. And again, down. Pushing all the way up. Find that center of gravity, that's it. One more. Down and push. Balance. Good. Nice. All the way around to the front. And lowering down. Perfect. So we're going to warm up the ankles now. So just pedaling through those feet. One up, one down. That's it. And then we're going to slow it down. We're going to come up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Keep that going. Find that balance in the middle. Good. And this one we're going to come up and we're going to hold. Taking those arms out to the side. Small circles. Keep that balance. That's it. Good. And rotate the other way. Keeping those ankles nice and strong. Good. And lower down. Perfect. Taking a step now to the end of the mat, we're going to roll down. So big breath in here at the top, drop the chin to the chest. Exhale, rolling down. One vertebrae at a time. All the way down. Hanging down here at the bottom. Shake your head like you're saying no, really relax the neck. Big breath in. Exhale, rolling up. One vertebrae at a time. Head's the last thing to come up. And again, inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, rolling down. Healing away one vertebrae at a time. Hanging down, shaking the head, relax the neck. Big breath in. Exhale, rolling up. Rolling your shoulders back, head's the last thing to come up. One more this time, we're going to stay down. Deep breath in, chin to chest. Exhale, rolling down. All the way down. Hands to the floor, and we're going to pad them out onto our hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to tuck the toes. And all we're going to do is let your knees an inch off the floor. So big breath in. Exhale, lift those knees just an inch. And we're going to hold it here. Feel those abdominals firing up. Keeping those knees close to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a big breath. We're going to go one more time. Tap the toes. Big breath in. Exhale, release those knees. Bringing the weight right forward over the arms. Don't sit back onto your heels. Pulling away. Keep it there. Don't raise the knees any higher. Well done, and release. Untuck the toes and just sit yourself back onto your heels into a child's pose. Stretching those fingertips forwards. And we're going to come forward again, and this time we're going to lower them down into the stomach. and placing his hands down by his side. So we're going to rest the forehead onto the mat, lengthen through the neck. Imagine there's an ice cube underneath your stomach, underneath your belly button. So we're really sucking in those abdominals. Forehead to the floor, big breath in here. And we're going to lengthen through the upper body, and we're going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat, reaching back towards the toes. Ready? Big breath in. Exhale, lift the shoulders. Reach for those toes. And inhale back down. And again, left it and lift. Squeezing those shoulders back, keeping those abdominals engaged. And lowering down. Same again, lengthen through those hands. Lifting up. Holding it there. If you want another level, we're going to bring those arms all the way around. Up to your ears. And then bringing them back, pulling those shoulder blades down. Reach. And lower. And again, inhale. Exhale, lengthen, lift those toes. Circle those arms around to your ears. Reaching forwards. Pulling back. Circling those arms back round. And lowering down. We're going to do one more. Big breath in. Remember that ice cube underneath your stomach. Exhale, release, lifting up, reach for those toes. Circle those arms around. Keeping looking down the mat. Circling back. Reach for the toes. And lowering down. Perfect. Place those hands underneath the shoulders, and you're going to sit back into the child's pose again. Stretching through that lower back. That's a nice back strengthener for you. If you're getting any back pain, that's a really good one to help you strengthen those muscles. And when you're ready, you're going to lower that forward to something and put onto the side. So we're going to take a side bend here. We're going to do it onto the elbow today. So elbow down, we're going to have the top leg crossed over in front, hand under the knee. We're going to start keeping that bottom knee on the floor. So take a deep breath in, lengthen through that head, remember that strength. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the hips. Keep breathing. And release. Keep going now if you want. If you want the next level, we're going to stretch those legs. Ready? Big breath in. Exhale, stretch those legs if you want. So you have the choice here. You can have those feet stacked. You can have them separate. Whichever you feel comfortable doing. Lift those hips up as high as you can. Good, and release it off. Good, we're going to do one more, and I'm going to add one more level if you want. If not, stick with the level you're on. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep that arm, stretch those legs if you want. And the next level, if you want, take that top arm out, we're going to thread the needle. So taking this top hand, we're going to thread it through that hole, reach behind you, and uncurl. And again, reach. Coming back, keeping those chests lifted. And again, reaching through, really rotating those shoulders. One more. Reach behind, uncurl, and coming down. And then just to release it, we're going to take a big side bend the other way. Perfect. Release that one off. We're going to stay sitting up here. So stretch your legs out in front. We're going to do the reverse plank. So for this one, we're going to start just by lifting our bums off the floor. So place your hands down the side of your body. All I need you to do is push through your hands and lift your bum off the floor. So everyone should be able to do that. Ready? Deep breath in. Exhale, push and lift. Perfect. So that's level one. Keep going with that if you want. If you want the next level, take your hands behind, about a hand's width behind you. Keep your chest nice and open. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to lift both hips and we're going to come into a reverse plank. Ready? Exhale and lift. Keeping those hips nice and high. Engage the core, engage the pelvic floor. Keep the head in line. and release. So it's all about having that nice open chest. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, lift those hips. Pushing up, flat line. So we're making that ski slope all the way down the body. And release. One more, we're going to add the optional leg lift if you want. Deep breath in. Exhale, push. Lifting those hips, we're going to lift one leg, but keep the hips level. Lift. Good. Lower it down. And the other leg. Lift it up. Keep those hips up. Lower one more each side. Keeping those hips nice and up and level. Perfect. Lower it down. And second leg. Lower and exhale, coming down. Big spin forward over the legs. Perfect. And then really gently we're going to lie down onto our back. So just keep yourselves forward. Take those arms up and slow as you can. One vertebrae pressing down onto the mat at a time. Control it. All the way down to a full body stretch. Perfect. When you're ready, we're going to take those knees up, feet flat on the floor. Find that neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Resting those arms down by the side. So we're going to come into that double leg stretch. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, float one leg to tabletop. On your next exhale, remember there's elastic bands, wrist to hips. Shorten those elastic bands, engage the core. Exhale and float that second leg up. Perfect. So this is the tabletop position. If this is challenging, we're just going to hold it here. Next level up, if you want. We're going to crunch that upper body up off the floor. And then if you want even more of a challenge, we're going to extend those legs. Now pull back in. Keep a nice gap between your chin and your chest. And again, extend. And in. Taking those arms up now if you want. When the legs extend, the arms extend behind your head. And coming around, crunching up. Arms extend, legs extend. Crunching up. Keep that movement flowing. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze all of that air out. Two more. Keep it flowing. Nice and smooth. Perfect. Lower the upper body down. One foot down at a time. And come into a nice full body stretch. We're going to take a nice sit up now. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl the upper body. Crunching all the way up to seated. And we're going to swivel ourselves around to do that side bend on the other side. So on the elbow here, shoulder over the elbow joint. Front leg crossed over the back, resting that palm up. Big breath in, lengthen through the spine, chest lifted. Exhale, we're just going to start with the knee on the floor. Exhale, lifting those hips. Level one. And down. Level two, stretch those legs. Big breath in. Exhale, stretch both legs. Remember you have that option, legs stacked, legs separate. Keeping those hips nice and high. And coming down. Good, same again. Inhale. Exhale, lift and lengthen, lift those hips. Find that balance. Keep those core muscles engaged. Coming back and release. There's one more we're going to do. We're going to add that thread the needle if you would like. Big breath in. Exhale, push those hips up. Lifting up. Find that position, arm up. And we're going to thread it through the gap. Twist those shoulders. And curl. And again, thread the needle. Good. Two more. Reaching behind you. Keep those hips lifted. Last one. Perfect. And release. Sitting up, we're going to take that big side bend over the other way. Perfect. And then we're going to just twist around again and we're going to lie back down onto the back. So we're going to do that nice, slow lie down again. So big breath in. Exhale. One vertebrae placing down onto the mat at a time. Controlled. Perfect. Big full body stretch here. And then we're going to bend those legs up again. So big breath in. We're coming back into that tabletop position. So exhale, float one leg. Elastic bands tight and raise the hips, like that second leg. And we're taking the arms up to the ceiling. So we're going to do the reverse swimming now. So we're going to drop the opposite arm and opposite leg. So let's say we're going to drop the right leg and the left arm, dropping it down, and back to center. Switch, right arm, left leg, back up, that's it, keep it going. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull back in. Keep it going. Opposite arm and leg. Nice and smooth. Keep those core muscles engaged. If you're struggling, extend that leg higher. And if you want more of a challenge, we're extending it all the way down. Perfect. So keep it going. Alternate arms and legs. Perfect. And I'm going to change it now. We're going to go same arm as leg. So right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. One for your brains as well today. Perfect. Keep it going. Same arm as leg. And we're going to change back. Alternates. Keep that movement flowing. Opposite arm and leg. Keep engaging through the core. And I'm going to change it one more time. Same arm as leg. Keep going. Keep thinking about engaging the core muscles. Pulling those elastic bands tight between the ribs and hips. That's it. Well done. Relax those arms down. One leg down at a time. And we're going to come back into that full body stretch. Imagine someone's pulling on your wrists and someone else pulling on your ankles, lengthening through all of your joints. Perfect. And we're going to take that right leg up to the ceiling. Link those hands behind the legs, so either behind your calf or behind your hamstring, not behind the kneecap. Get that leg nice and straight. And we're going to pull it in as close as you can, just to feel that mild tension in the back of your hamstring. Every breath, we're trying to relax a bit deeper into the stretch. Perfect. Release that leg and we're going to cross it over, ankle over your knee, and we're going to link those hands between the other leg, pulling it into that glute stretch. Make sure your head and shoulders are relaxed down onto the mat. Find that stretch wherever it's at the deepest, and every breath try and feel that muscle relaxing into it. Perfect, and release. And cross those legs, stretch that one out and stretching the left leg up to the ceiling. Link those hands behind and get that nice hamstring stretch. Lengthening through the knee, make sure the leg is straight. Every breath, see if you can pull it a little bit closer. Keeping the legs straight. Perfect. Release it off. Cross that leg over, ankle over your knee. Linking those hands, find that great stretch. Remember, keep your upper body down on the mat. Stretching here. Perfect. Releasing it off. We're going to keep one leg bent, stretch out the other leg, arms up to the side. And we're going to take a big roll over to one side and stretch the back. Every breath, we're trying to get that knee closer to the floor, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Perfect. And we're going to draw that arm around now, rolling all the way over onto the side, arm underneath, and we're taking that top leg into the quad stretch. Pushing the foot into the hands. Feel that stretch down the front of your thigh. Perfect. Release. And we're going to come up into that mermaid stretch again that we did earlier. Stretching over those legs. Perfect. Uncurl. Switch those legs round. Coming down gently, arms up to the side. Bending up that other leg now, and we're going to roll over back into that back stretch. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. Remember, every breath you're trying to get that knee closer to the floor. Circling that arm around, coming onto the sides, taking that top leg into your quad stretch, pushing your hand into your foot. Perfect. And release it off. Sitting up now into that mermaid stretch, tuck the legs, big side bend. Perfect. Uncurl, and we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And I want you to step one foot in between the hands. Stretch that back leg back, and we're going to open out the chest here. And release. Switching those legs over, big step forwards, leg in between the hands. Find that position, and we're coming up, opening through the chest. Lift that chest, lift the chin. Hands down. And we're going to push both legs back into a downward dog now. Heading through those heels. One heel pressing down at a time. All the way into that floor. Yeah, that calf stretch. And we're going to walk the hands to the feet. And really gently rolling up through the spine. Head's the last thing to come up, take your time. Perfect. Coming back into the center now, find that position, turn your toes up, rise up, heels behind your toes. Roll those shoulders back, standing nice and tall. Big breath in, expand the ribs. Exhale, push all the air out. And again. Make sure those shoulders don't come up to your ears. And exhale, relax. Perfect. Well done, everyone. That's a really lovely class today.